gentlemen, aliens, monsters, we are back. Day by day, we are here.
Yeah.
And we're here weekly, every Sunday. Fact of the Matter is podcast. And the fact
Fact.
of the matter is, yo, it's WrestleMania today, yo. What the heck? Holy fuck.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Dude,
excited.
it's
By the way, John's just to uh mention, John is still not feeling 100. So he's taking today off. So it's just me and the big boy, Emerson.
yeah, just switched up
Uh,
the camera.
we're gonna be running down Raw, AEW, SmackDown, and the news. There's not a lot. Nobody's talking about that shit. Everybody's talking about the WrestleMania,
Yeah.
but we're here. We got a job. We're here to complete that job. And yeah, Emerson, why don't you tell them what's going on with us Monday and what we did yesterday, and let them know, man.
Yeah, if you didn't
Let them
check
know.
it out, obviously yesterday was night one, WrestleMania. But if you didn't watch the predictions that we did yesterday, we did NXT Takeover review and also NXT Prelude review. We did WrestleMania predictions with Carmelo, Casual Carm. He came on. He's gonna also be on uh, Tuesday's episode, which we will be doing the WrestleMania review, WrestleMania 37. Once it's done and dusted after today, when this video comes out, there we'll be talking about the review on Tuesday. We have Carm, maybe Jonathan will be feeling
John said
better.
maybe. He said he should be okay for Monday. He's
Yeah,
doing better, but he's still not 100. So but we'll see.
yeah. If you're
We'll
watching this
see.
right now and you didn't see the predictions, this it's what's it called. It'll be down in the description. The predictions. Just go
Yeah,
down
you
the
don't want to.
description of that video. Go to
You don't
night
want to.
two.
You don't want to admit. You don't want to miss it, man. I think this was the most controversial podcast we've ever recorded. A lot of editing had to be done
Yo,
from
Frankie
all
was on
ends.
something, man. Fucking
No,
Carm
it
comes
wasn't
in.
me. Oh, it wasn't me. It
Yo, Carm
wasn't me.
comes in. Frankie was like, yo, fucking this and that. And I'm like, oh, fucking
Yeah. No,
relax.
you definitely don't want to miss that. If you haven't watched it, go watch it
Yeah.
or go listen to it. It's definitely a very good listen. Even Emerson's editing, it just makes you laugh. Bro, I watched it back this morning when you go, ew, Frankie said bleep and bleep. That was great.
yeah.
I died. I died. Yeah.
Uh,
And I'll be posting clips on social media throughout the week from all the podcasts we post this weekend.
yeah.
Definitely don't want to miss any of these. I'll tell you that, man. Some good shit. We're doing on some good shit, and I'm excited for us. I'm excited for the review Monday. Nipples are hard, always hard. If team nipples hard. If they're soft, get out. The door's
Yeah.
there, walk out. I say let's stop fucking around. Let's just get right into it, man. Let's get this shit going. All right, we're going right into Monday Night Raw, April 5th. They drew a 1.70 mil. I think that's number is about the same.
Yeah. Apparently it's a little
Uh,
down, but
little down. Yeah. So what happened was nothing too monumental, but we had an opening segment. Drew and Baron Corbin basically talking about the attack from last week at the end of Raw, building up the main event match they're gonna have later on. Xavier Woods defeating AJ Styles, building up their match for WrestleMania. Strowman defeated Elias and Jackson Riker in a handicap match, building up the Shane McMahon steel cage match at WrestleMania. Baszler, Nia Jax defeated Asuka and Rhea Ripley. Uh, for God's sakes, if they were gonna win the fucking tag team titles or walk into Mania and face each other holding the tag team titles, so it's like, yeah, we didn't think that was gonna happen.
yeah.
Lashley defeated Cedric Alexander. What else did you think was gonna happen? Apparently, Vince. There's some news that Vince doesn't care for Cedric and Shelton anymore. So I'll have fun on pre-show main event.
Yeah.
Not main event, but the show main event, which is not the main event. It's complete opposite of the main event. Now we have Bad Bunny and Damian Priest appearing live. Now I'll talk about it after. This is the one thing I liked about the show. Riddle defeated Mustafa Ali with Sheamus on commentary or at the announce table, building up their match, which I'm excited for. And then Drew McIntyre defeated Baron Corbin, as we expected, with Lashley coming out looking like I'm gonna win at WrestleMania. No, I'm gonna win. What did we expect? But I got to go home early because I didn't care for this match. So this was your go home Raw match for WrestleMania. That is crazy. So the one thing I liked about Damian Priest and Bad Bunny earlier in the night, Miz and Morrison painted the Bad Bunny's Bugatti that he came to the show with, which cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
All right. So they paint it, but they paint it with watercolor. So don't worry, you go to the car wash, it's all good. It's all good. Science. But yeah, anyway, it's not about that. But yeah, so then Bad Bunny came back like, yo, what the fuck? And then they attacked him, and Damian Priest came and they ran away, and then they're like, what the fuck? You know, shit like that. And then it led to Bad Bunny later on in the night coming out. So this segment sucked, but Bad Bunny went out there and put on a fucking sick promo, like you know, with his accent. Yo,
Legit.
bro, God, yo, it was for a celebrity. It was pretty good. He's just like uh, a heartfelt, heartfelt from what he's
Promo.
been practicing. He's just like, you got to watch it. It was pretty good. Like,
Okay,
I'm
I'll
actually
check it
excited
out.
for this match to see. He's been training at the Performance Center for about 4 months. They said Vince McMahon said on a call. And he said, Vince said, not Vince, Triple H said he's earned my respect. He's been putting in the work. He moved here. You know, anybody that's willing to try, they got my respect. And apparently he's doing everything he can, training as hard as he can. And I mean, Mike wise, it was pretty good. Like he's got an accent, but you see who he was going. He's like, yo, bro, I've been fan of this business for years. You know, I
Yeah.
love Triple H, The Undertaker, The Stone Cold. I love this business. I respect everybody, but Miz, don't respect you. Like it was pretty good for. I liked it, and then Drew McIntyre had a good promo at the. Drew also like the promos were pretty good. Everything on the show is just building up to WrestleMania. Nobody cares about the shows. Nobody's thinking about them. Everybody's thinking
Yeah.
about today, day one, night two, whatever. But it was just a lot of good promos building up the matches that were gonna happen at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre at the beginning was like, "Oh, I fought tooth and nail for this business." You know, I was in the United States working hard to get my dreams, and my mom was at home fighting with having chemo. So they're really trying to build him up as the big baby face.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good shit. You know, the matches, you know, eh.
Yeah. I mean, like,
But
it's not supposed to have good matches. It's just supposed to like
it's
set
no,
it up.
I don't think anybody, and you'll more SmackDown than Raw, but you can see that nobody gave a fuck about these shows. Everybody's just like their minds at Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond Stadium, and nobody's thinking about these shows. This is nobody cares. That's why it shows in the viewership. It shows in the effort. It's just everybody's like, let's just get to the weekend. Let's watch Takeover. Let's watch WrestleMania. That's it. But yeah, I mean, it was a shitty show, but
Yeah.
good promos. Nothing really worth back going to watch, in my opinion. So, except the
Yeah.
promos if you want
Except
on
for the
YouTube. That's
promo
it.
there. Yeah. I mean, I'm not
Yeah, go to
surprised.
YouTube. We live in a day and age where you don't have to go through a show to find a certain spot. You just go to YouTube and you find clips, and you're done in
Yeah,
like
it's
10
really
seconds. So
interesting that
go watch the promos.
they care more about YouTube
Yeah.
now than they care about the actual show. They're just
Oh, they
if
don't.
you look at it, they do more for the YouTube clips than they do for the actual show. They just put in like moments, they just want moments so they could put it up on YouTube and get
Yeah.
millions of views. They don't care about the
Yeah, they
actual
don't care.
product.
They don't care. They care about the number on YouTube, but they don't care about the number on their TV viewership because whatever number they get, as long as it's not a zero, they're getting paid the same amount. You know, they got the contract to air on USA and Fox for SmackDown. It's like as long as they're getting their fucking pay, it doesn't really matter. They don't care as long as they just have to put on a show every week. You know what I
Do
mean?
do you
They don't
think they'll
care
ever
the
hit?
actual number.
Do you think they're ever gonna hit 1 million straight? You think they're ever gonna
I
go that
hope.
low?
I think in
That's
2-3 years we will.
yeah,
I think
it's fucking
eventually,
crazy, man.
now that AEW is unopposed, I think they're gonna do better. I think their numbers are gonna go up. I think
Yeah.
NXT numbers are gonna go up. I think we're gonna get a better NXT now that they can worry about themselves and not AEW. So I think NXT and AEW in like 2-3 years are gonna be fucking very close to Raw, and then SmackDown is like
Well,
whatever. SmackDown will
apparently,
start doing Raw numbers and
when NXT was unopposed, they were getting 1 million. So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna start breaking. Hopefully, they start getting 900, 1 million, 900 million, and then they start going over a million consistently, and
yeah,
then 1 million and one or 1 million, what 100,000. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So hopefully they start building it. But anyways, you want to just move on? There's not much to talk about here.
yeah. There's nothing really to say about it. I wish
No, there's
Elias
literally
was
nothing.
booked better. I wish they would stop relying on these stupid old storylines that nobody liked before, with Bobby Lashley and Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre when they were a fucking unit, under fucking whoever. Like these three guys were always around each other with like Shane McMahon, Braun Strowman, like all these fucking things that it was fucking terrible, and I don't like that they're doing that shit again.
Yeah.
With just like the fact that they're trying their hardest to get rid of Bobby Lashley's push. Basically, they're trying to undermine his title win. You know that's a big deal. Okay, man. He won the
I
title. He deserves
yeah.
it. He deserved that title,
I hope
and they're undermining it.
yeah. I hope Daniel Bryan and I hope Drew McIntyre win so they get booed out of the building. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's move on. Let's go to AEW.
Yeah.
AEW from Wednesday, April 7th. We're getting the big advertisement. They're advertising Mike Tyson's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Did he do anything? Not really.
Also
Not really.
the Kong and Godzilla match. That was another big thing they're focusing on.
Well, yeah, they're getting money. It was a paid
Yeah.
sponsored stupids. King Kong's a fucking gorilla, not a fucking bear. All right, so Hangman Adam Page defeated Max Caster in National Beer Day.
Yeah.
Tony Schiavone interviews the Death Triangle Irakuro, which leads the best friends to come out and say, it looks like we're getting a new feud here. 3-on-3 sexy action. And they were basically saying, remember, what was it, like last year when you did this and Impact beat Orange Cassidy at, I think, last year's Revolution?
Yeah.
And then they attacked him and stuff. So they're just saying, oh, we got story here. So that's pretty cool. I respect that they can fucking make anything work. This is the best part of the night. Chris Jericho responds to MJF. So you had Inner Circle coming out. Jericho putting on one of the sickest promos probably of the year so far. Even like, yo, when we get to fucking when we get to SmackDown, Edge's promo was pretty fucking good too. Some good. The promos were on point this week. The wrestling sucked, unless besides the takeovers.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho responds to MJF, so pretty good promos shitting on the Pinnacle, and basically the big thing coming out of this Pinnacle versus Inner Circle in a blood and guts match.
Yeah.
May 5th.
It's gonna be a special episode of Dynamite.
Special episode, yeah. It's not.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just hope maybe they're building where they'll have a rematch at Stadium Stampede, or not Stadium, Double or Nothing, and they're having a Stadium Stampede. So we're gonna Double or Nothing. We're gonna get both matches because if they're doing it early on, that's what I hope. Stadium Stampede 2.
Yeah, my
that's
brother
what I want.
was
That
like,
my favorite
"Why
match
isn't this?" He's like, "Why isn't this on Double or Nothing? It doesn't make any sense." But it makes sense.
They're probably
because
gonna have a rematch.
You need 2 rings.
Yeah.
You need 2 rings. And if you watched what they did with War Games, when they have like the non-War Games matches on NXT, you have like 2 rings. It's kind of awkward. I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with doing a special episode because like no matter what, they're gonna have a good show.
That's the one.
At a pay-per-view, anyways.
That's the one thing about the War Games matches. I love the War Games match, but like all the matches before the War Games match, it's like they just pretend the other ring's not there, and it's kind of stupid. I feel like they should just like for one night only, you can wrestle in both rings.
The only time they've ever like acknowledged it was Velveteen Dream versus Tommaso. Tommaso hit the DDT on the metal area in between the rings. That's the only time they've ever acknowledged the other ring.
But they'll never go in the other ring. They'll never be like they like pretend it's like the
you know why? Because they fucking
door.
tell them not to. It's so dumb, man. Let them do whatever.
Yeah, I would just say fuck it. You can go in both rings. If you're outside, that's a count out, whatever. Yeah. Jurassic Express defeated Bear Country in the King Kong Godzilla advertised match.
Love both.
Sting faces off with Lance Archer. This is pretty interesting. Sting came out, was talking. Murder Hawk or Jake Roberts came out and started saying Lance Archer's better than you. He deserves. He's young. He's new. Whatever. But in a Jake Roberts jerking off in a church type of way, and Lance Archer came out and Jake just like, I'll speak for myself. And then they were face to face, and Sting goes, you know what? You're right. You are young. You should be in the main event. Why you get pushed and you don't get pushed? They literally what us fans have been saying.
Yep.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking he's gonna drop Jake Roberts as a manager, and maybe he'll be like with Murder Hawk, Sting, and Darby Allin will be a faction, and he'll be managing Lance. I don't know. I don't know where this is going. It was interesting. Yeah. Darby Allin defeated JD Drake, not the rapper, but a wrestler. Never heard of this guy. Is he good?
Did you watch the match? Okay. Was it good?
Not really, no. I didn't have time. I was with TakeOver, that's why. But I watched a bit, but not much. I don't know. I just kind of skimmed through it.
Unfortunately, I did not watch.
But is he a
anytime
good
soon.
wrestler? Because
I
when I
see
first
some
looked at this guy, I'm
clips.
like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, who the fuck
I
is
seen
this?
some clips that he does look pretty decent, but I need to see this match because I think him versus Darby would be a very good match for him because he's able to do all his stuff, you know. Because when you're a guy the size of Darby, anybody can do anything to you. They can do their entire move set, and I think this would be a good showcase. I think that's why he's probably the best idea for this type of championship. You know, this championship is supposed to bring
Mhm.
people up while also bringing him up, you know? So I
Yeah.
think that's why I'm going on a tangent here, but I think it would be a good match. I have to check it out still.
Uh, and then we had Jericho being interviewed by Alex Marvez, where then the Pinnacle attacked him, ambushed him, where it spilled out to the ring and the entrance ramp. And everyone's like, where the fuck is the rest of Inner Circle? And it shows their camera back where they've been locked in their own room from the outside and they can't get out. So they break it down, they're kicking down the door, they're going through the door. Eventually they get to it. No, they don't. No, I don't think they don't get to him. Mike Tyson comes out to save
Yeah,
Jericho, and then the rest of Inner Circle comes out to save them, and they beat up Pinnacle. They fight him off, and they pose. And it looks like Mike Tyson is gonna be cool with the Inner Circle. No beef between him and Jericho. Okay, cool. Tay
because that is a
Conti defeated the
face.
Bunny. Tay Conti defeated the Bunny. Good decision here. And then in one of the most mind scratching, mind boggling decisions, Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers versus John Moxley and the Young Bucks. Who won this match? I can't remember.
I didn't check.
Was I don't think it finished. Did it finish? I don't know. Fuck it. But this really pissed a lot of people off. At the end, Young Bucks couldn't finish off uh Omega with the BT trigger. Couldn't do it. They got emotional. Moxie got in the ring and says, fucking do it. All right, you won't do it. I'll fucking finish this guy off. I'll finish him off. Take his pants off. And it ended up where Bucks turned on Moxie and they super kicked him and they protected thing. And then they're like, oh, Good Brothers. They came out. They're like, oh, we're all friends again. Hit up the single. Let's hug.
Uh,
And everyone's like, they fucking turned heel again. What the fuck? And we'll talk about it in the news later. But apparently, a lot of people didn't like that, talking shit about the Young Bucks, and at the point where Young Bucks want to delete their Twitter again.
uh,
For me, this show sucked. Good. I like the Inner Circle shit. It was good. I don't know. Maybe just I didn't give the wrestling a chance just because I kind of skimmed through it because I watched Takeover because Takeover was the priority for me this night. Maybe I'll go back and watch it. Probably not. It's WrestleMania, but I think they knew this show was just a throwaway. No one was really gonna watch it. Well, they were, but they were. No one's really caring. Everyone's just thinking about the fucking pay-per-views and shit. But it
yeah.
is what it is. Hopefully next week. Apparently next week he's gonna be back. He's gonna be special enforcer between Jericho and Dax in a one-on-one. All
Good
right,
for him. Yeah.
cool,
I
cool.
mean, it
But I
sucks
mean,
because I really
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
see the Mike Tyson versus Jericho match. I think that would have been fun and
That's the
like a funny
problem.
match.
Yeah, I was when they announced that he was gonna be there. I'm like, how's this gonna work? Jericho's a face, but I mean, I'm happy that they didn't make it illogical. It's like, oh, he still wants to fight Tyson. I was like, well, I want him to be full pure babyface. So the fact that they didn't is cool. I'm also upset because I did want to see the match, but
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, there's not much to say about the show. It
I mean,
was pretty uneventful.
fuck, I had something in my head. Oh, I don't know, man. I lost it
In
again.
my head.
Oh, I like the what's called
Sorry.
the Max Caster's rap at the beginning. Oh, fucking great, dude. That guy,
Oh yeah.
he kills me,
Yeah.
man. Uh, yeah, decent match from them. That's the only thing I actually fully seen. I will say, not the best promo for what's it called Death Triangle and the Best Friends. I don't really like. I'm excited for the feud because both teams are fucking amazing,
Yeah.
but I'm not too into the way they set it up. I would have preferred like if like I don't know after the title match next week. By the way, title match announced next week for the Bucks versus Death Triangle for the belts. Obviously, it doesn't look like they're gonna win because they're going to a feud with Best Friends. A lot of people want the Bucks to lose the titles, especially after tonight. And I don't know. I think this Bucks like backlash. I understand it, but also I don't know. I hope it's a better heel run than they had in September. And if you don't remember, they turned heel in September, did fucking nothing, then out of nowhere started feuding with FTR again, and won the belts and were like face going into that match. It was just like one of the worst
Yeah.
story. Like honestly, I stopped watching AEW during this time. I stopped watching wrestling entirely during the month of September. I wasn't watching anything. Uh, the AEW's All Out was kind of like, it was just okay. But I really hope they can do a good Young Bucks heel turn. Continuing this heel run now. I don't know, man. I don't want to see John versus Kenny again. So I don't know where they're going from this
I know.
right
I'm
now.
sick of it. Like, let's move on. John,
I
go
know.
fucking have babies, man.
I think right now
Fuck.
AEW's main event scene is tag team title scene is very
It's
stagnant.
better. It's the best.
I mean, they have
It's the
no. I
best.
mean, like the titles, the actual titles themselves, like the people holding it
Oh,
and
okay.
their storylines is very, very boring right now because we're
Yeah,
continuing
because it's
the
because
Kenny and
yeah,
John.
it's because the tag team titles are so wrapped up with the main event picture
Yeah,
that they
that's
can't do
why.
their own thing. That's why I think the Young Bucks should just fucking lose it soon. Because as much as like the best team in the world, which they are, they're
Yeah,
so wrapped up with the storylines in the main event. Get them off there so you can build a high mid card match feuds with the tag team division in the titles, and Young Bucks can continue the story, whatever the fuck they're deciding to do with Moxley, Kenny Omega, the Good Brothers, and Don Callis. You know what I mean? That's the problem. I would get those fucking titles off them, man.
yeah. It seemed like
I thought they were gonna. Yeah, I thought they
yeah.
were
Go
gonna do
ahead.
title versus Good Brothers, and the Good Brothers fucking lost it. So it's like, just fucking
Yeah,
do a fucking. Oh, there's aren't they supposed to face the Death Triangle for the titles, or that
yeah.
happened already?
Next week on AEW this
Okay,
Wednesday.
Death Death Triangle should win it, and then go into a feud with best friends for it. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
what
the Young
I'm
Bucks.
saying is I don't think they're not they're gonna they're not gonna lose the titles to Death Triangle, and I don't know, man. I don't fucking know because it seemed pretty obvious that it was gonna be Bucks versus Good Brothers at All Out or at Double or Nothing. But now that they turned heel, I don't fucking know where they're going with this because they can't feud with SCU because SCU is not fucking the team anymore, right? Because they split. Well, one of them split up and they're not going up. Fucking Jurassic Express could be a fucking feud. That could be something, but like I genuinely don't know anybody who could beat them other than the Good Brothers. But the Good Brothers are now teaming with them. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This is I'm okay with not knowing where it's gonna go, but I don't know. The AEW has been good to like book it like reasonably and you see where it's going, but you're not like, oh my god, I see where it's going. I'm not gonna be surprised when it happens. No, you're still like, yo, this is fucking good. I know where it's going. I'm fine with it because it's fucking great. But right now, I don't know where it's going. Fucking
All right, yo.
yeah.
Before we move on from AEW, I just want to call out Jack Evans' wife. Okay, what the fuck is this,
uh,
Emerson? What the fuck is this?
so everybody on Twitter was clowning on Jack Evans because he posted a picture of his wife's lasagna, and
That's not lasagna.
you
That's
know,
soup
I don't know if it's
with
the
bread.
picture or well, I mean, like it doesn't look good, but he should have put like a slice of it. I don't know, man.
Well, it look okay. You want to know what it looks like? It looks like a bunch of sauce in a pan,
With
blanketed with the lasagna bread,
yeah.
keeping the fucking meat warm, and then fucking Godzilla stomped on it and twisted his foot. And Jack Evans was like, that looks delicious. So Jack Evans, your wrestling sucks. Your cooking, your taste palette sucks. What the fuck are you doing? Retire. All right. And H3 sucks. I hope you die. All right,
H
go ahead.
H what's that H2
I also want to put out
H2
an official announcement. Jack Evans' wife's lasagna at the WrestleMania. It's gonna be me and you in a one-on-one in a food
match.
fight. No, I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that John wanted me to talk about
Yeah,
that. So I
John.
did.
Okay. Yeah. Jonathan was the one who was bringing it up on the our chats, and unfortunately, he's not here to talk shit about Jack Evans or Walter. But you know,
Let's not get into it.
let's not get into it.
Let's
And,
not go. He's not there. I don't want to fucking start,
yeah,
man.
but
He's here. We're gonna
let's
start.
get into SmackDown.
Holy fuck, yo. Okay. Before we get into SmackDown,
Yeah.
the promos on this show were fucking mint. All right.
Good.
So I don't have the ratings because I don't know. We do the show day after and it's not out by the time we start recording. So if you want to figure it out, it's probably done. But I want to say the promos on this show. Jeez, let's run it down. Let's run it down. Daniel Bryan comes down, basically hypes up the match for Mania. You know, I came back. This may be my last WrestleMania. All the fucking babyface Daniel Bryan shit he's done, he does. And good promo to hype up the match. Then we had the match that's been advertised, the SmackDown Tag Team 4-way, Dirty Dogs, Street Profits, Alpha Academy, Reign, Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dogs retain. Fuck this match. Then we had that dream match into Tamina defeated Nia Jax. Oh, by disqualification. Yeah, because Shayna Baszler came in and started throwing on those UFC punches.
Yeah.
And then with all the competitors were fighting backstage, and you guessed it. And I think Emerson said it. Carmella and Billie Kay are the 5th team into this now, so they added them in. I don't think it says in this recap, but I want to also say Big E's vignette promo was fucking good too, where he's like, "This is my city, you're in my home." Yeah, it's a Nigerian fucking drug fight, but we're in fucking Tampa, where I was born and raised. It's pretty good shit.
Yeah.
Then okay, this fucking promo, you 100% need to go back and watch this. Edge comes out, puts the chair in the ring, sits in the ring. They shut the lights, they put a spotlight on, and he starts saying, basically what I remember, basically like Daniel Bryan's complaining that this could be his last WrestleMania. He goes, for him, I clicked the tweet. For him, months are years to me. You know, he's complaining this could be his last WrestleMania. What about me? And he's all like intense. You definitely got to watch about this. What about me? Yeah, it's good. He's like, oh, what about me? You're so concerned about this year last round. This could be every match could be my last match. Oh man, it's fucking good. Like me talking about this is no justice. And then he starts talking about Roman. You act like everybody owes you something. And he goes, you look at your career. You used to come out of the crowd. You do the spear. You debuted with a faction of 3. Guess who did it first? You should be you should be the rate. I don't know. He said he should be the rated Roman or something. I don't know. Basically saying you're ripping me off. You're acting like people owe you something. What about you? You should owe me. He was just shitting. And oh man, like it was good selling the match. It got me hyped for the match. And I tell you this, I want Edge to fucking win. I love Roman. I love what he's doing, but now I want Edge to win, man. Fuck.
100%. I agree.
That was so good. So good.
The stuff he's done since he's come back, it's like it's been either decent or up. It's never bad. It's never bad. Nothing he's done has been bad. Edge is like on top of his game. I can't even imagine being gone for that long and finally getting a chance and fucking you go out there and you hit it. You knock it out of the park, man. I'm really happy to see that.
Yo, I was when I was watching this with Jonathan, I was saying that if Edge can stay and wrestle and he stays good and doesn't get injured, and I mean, I know he wants to do it. If he can stay in this business for like another couple years, 5 years, who knows? As long as he can go, let's say Undertaker like, he may be one of the best to ever do it. Like he had such a legendary run before he had to retire, and now he's coming back and seeing like he's who's a better heel, Roman or Edge? Like the 2 top heels of the company right now, fucking in the same match. He's doing some of the best work of his career, and he did some sick shit before, like 10 years ago. So this guy could stay in the business and do some more sick shit. He may be the best to ever lace it up if he keeps like he's one of the best now. But imagine if he keeps running in 5 years, 10 years, and then he retires again. Imagine what he does on top of what he already did. Holy shit, this guy might be like one of the best,
What was the news?
ever.
When he first signed, what was it? It was like 3 years or 5 years. No, I think it was 3 years.
Apparently his contract's coming up in like 2022, I think.
Yeah,
So I don't know. That's
because
why I think he's gonna win.
yeah, it was 3 years when he signed, and it was 5 matches per year, and what was that 3 matches now? No, 2 matches now with the third on well today when you're watching this when it comes out. So like I don't know, man. I would love to see him, sign another contract, go another couple of years, and thing. The reason that okay, this is what the problem is right now. Brian's contract is coming up, and you know what WWE loves to do when somebody's contract's coming up, you sign them and you give them a belt. But I really want Edge to take the belt. I think, well, if you watched yesterday, we all said Edge, and it's the reason why is because he's fucking killing it. Not because of nostalgia. Yeah, nostalgia's there, but the fact that he's coming back, he looks better than he's ever looked, and the guy is a fucking master on the mic, dude. He deserves that belt, and I really am excited for this match. This is the reason why I'm excited for WrestleMania.
Yeah. Definitely. I can see it going any way in that main event, but the show just isn't very hyped. It did feel like a pre-show. It was just a lot of promos, a lot of talking, not a lot of fighting. Another thing I remember that's not on here was Sami Zayn to show the clip. I sent it to you. Remember he went to Logan Paul training with Jake Paul in the boxing in the gym. And he came there. He's like, "Oh, Logan. Oh, I hope you forgive me, man. You did a lot of you showing up. Did good for me. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go grab my gloves. The three of us could spar. Yeah, let's spar." And he goes out to and he gets locked out and he can't find his car and it's good. I don't know. It's all hype and then Kevin Owens attacked him. So it's like it was just a lot of nothing, but it was a lot of like
I mean, we
all here thinking about wrestling, all thinking about WrestleMania. But yeah, Logan Paul's gonna be there. We talked about all the predictions. Go watch it. I don't think there's much more. Oh, and the Battle Royal, Jey Uso won, and Roman came out, did a promo.
I thought that, yeah.
Oh, I heard that. But yeah, let's honestly not much more to talk about. I think we should just move on.
Dirty Dogs too. They won the match.
I mentioned.
You said that? Yeah. Okay, I'm fucking.
I was early on.
I lost. I was checking.
Yeah, ratings. The two matches that were advertised. There's 3 matches on the show. The tag team 4-way, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and Tamina and Nia Jax. Tamina won by disqualification. Jey Uso won the Battle Royal, and Dirty Dogs retained. So that's really it.
Yeah, I understand why they retained. They don't want to have Dominic win his first championship not on a big show.
Yeah. That's why I wish he was at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's why I wish he was
the only one who said that correctly. He was like, "Oh, I think they're gonna win." I'm like,
yeah, Bobby Roode got the pin. Bobby Roode got the pin. But let's move on. Shit's not even important. We're all looking forward to tonight, and yesterday because you're watching it time travel Saturday, Sunday. But let's move on. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna go right into the news.
Yeah.
Let me get it. Now, before we get into action news, Emerson, did you see the stage at all?
Yes.
So you've seen it, I've seen it. By now, everybody's seen it because it's coming out halfway through WrestleMania.
Actually, did they put up a video? They put up a video.
They did. So it's okay. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but here it is. Boom! Look at that. I just want to talk about this. Yo, that's mint. That's fucking. I got a couple angles, but y'all, I trying to hold off not to see it. I want to be legit fucking surprised, but then I just went on social media and I got ruined. But look at that. That's dirty, yo. I like that.
That's a great.
I like
great.
Could be one of the greatest. Could be one of the greatest. I don't know. I really like WrestleMania 33. I don't have to get into it. I already told you.
Yeah.
But definitely fucking. I can't wait to see this shit in action. Apparently the cannonballs shoot pyro. So jeez. But yeah, just wanted to say that. You sick pedo fucks.
Yeah, I'm really happy when they announced that they were gonna have like this the pirate theme, they're gonna focus on that theme. I was like,
this is what they're gonna do this is probably what they're gonna do last year, but maybe not to this, maybe even better now. I don't know, because they had a whole year.
Yeah.
Who knows? but definitely want to show that. That's fucking submit shit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good work, WWE. You did something good. Let's see. Okay, we got some AEW news. We're into the news now. Not a lot of news, but we're gonna run it down fast. Some AEW, actually, yeah, AEW news. So as I mentioned, Young Bucks threatened to delete their Twitter again if they keep receiving toxic comments from fans. They previously quit. They took down their Twitter in 2019 from negative comments. This time it's also because negative comments, but regarding the heel turn in the main event this past week on AEW Dynamite. Do you think the Young Bucks are a bunch of pussies, Emerson?
No, I think they
Just
I think they get a lot of
they just
hate
don't want to do.
for. I think okay. I don't think it's deserved, but they kind of egg people on a lot, and they
Yeah,
get
yeah,
a lot of hate for just doing regular stuff. I know, they had the problem with them going to, what was it? They went to Raw one time, and they did a bunch of stuff, and a lot of people don't like them. But and also plus the bad storyline. Like a lot of people don't like this storyline, so you know.
yeah. We mentioned Mike Tyson will return next week's Dynamite to be the special enforcer for Jericho's Dax singles match. What is it going to do? I don't think anything. Arn Anderson's son, Brock Anderson, says he has signed a developmental deal with the AEW. So congratulations. You're going to probably be part of another faction. Yeah. So speaking of, I guess we can go into this. Emerson mentioned this. So speaking of signing, now this is just rumored.
Yeah.
This is not confirmed. This is what speculated. Word is going around, not 100%, but Emerson was the one, so we'll give Emerson to credit to say that Bea Priestley possibly going to the WWE.
Yeah, apparently she has left Stardom, and both
Yeah.
her and her, I believe, fiance. I don't believe they're married yet. Will Osprey,
William Osprey.
the world champion, which we'll talk about in a few
Yeah.
minutes.
We'll talk about right after this. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Her and him put up a picture of her at the airport. It looked like so. Apparently, she's gonna be flying to America, and she's signed with an American company that isn't AEW. And the rumor is it's WWE, which you know, good for her.
NXT, baby.
I mean, NXT is stacked. They have so many good women wrestlers. They just need to start using them all instead of just a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But yeah, that's good. Good for her. I don't care. But yeah, speaking of Will Osprey here, in the main event of last week's Sunday New Japan and Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis event, Will Osprey beat Kota Ibushi to win the IWGP World Heavyweight title. In a post press conference, he called out. Did you hear he called out CM Punk? He wanted to fight CM Punk, defend his title against CM
I
Punk.
mean,
I don't think it's gonna happen, but
let's
that'd
be
be crazy.
honest. Osprey is the real best in the world right now. Everybody on the planet, if you watch this
No,
guy's
make
match,
Mako Satomura is,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Come on.
Sorry, Mako Satomura. No, but
Come
Will
on, man.
Osprey is the real one. Like he is fucking on
Just fucking
some shit. This guy flies around the ring. He can do everything. If you need to fucking have any proof, go look at what he's done just in this fucking New Japan tournament, man. The New Japan Cup tournament. The fucking guy fucking killed it.
Mhm.
I keep saying fuck, but yo, it's
Sorry.
real, man. The guy deserves that title. He's has the biggest storyline in New Japan right now. Obviously, they failed with the whole evil storyline that didn't really lead anywhere last year with the New Japan Cup, where he won the title from Naito. But Osprey winning the title is probably the best decision they could have made because I think he's the real successor to Kenny Omega as the top gaijin
Mhm.
in New Japan. So I'm really
Definitely.
happy. He's killing it every single time he steps in that ring. Him and Shingo Takagi have had match after
Shingo
match. The
Takagi.
five star, dude. They're fucking amazing. I can't wait for G1 this year. I'm actually gonna watch all of it because like I really want to see what they're gonna do this year. But yeah, it's me.
Okay, so going back to the WWE here. Rumor Kathy Kelly has signed back with the WWE to be an on-air personality again, as she was advertised this past week to be on the watch long for Takeover with Lita and Riddle. Now, I just wanted to say, I don't give a fuck. But I have a funny story. When I went over to John's house to watch Takeover just before, they had an advertisement with the graphic showing this information I just said. But I'm walking into the room, I'm like, oh my God, Riddle's gonna be on the watch along. And I never even noticed Kathy Kelly was there. So that's what I want to take care. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Nothing more important than that.
I mean,
Just wanted to say this to say that story.
It's interesting because she used to date Finn Balor.
Yeah, now she's fucking. Now he's fucking dogs. Mark Henry. Speaking of fucking the dog, Mark Henry called out Walter to a match on another show. He says he's willing to come out of retirement to do so. And
Yeah.
also, I also this was in the news, but I noticed on social media, Eric Rowan, Joseph Rudd on Twitter also tweeted to Triple H saying he wanted to fight Walter. So, do you think this will happen,
everybody
Emerson?
wants Walter, man. That guy had a fucking
Oh,
killer
he's fucking
match.
one of the best, man. One of the
Yeah,
best.
and I think a couple weeks ago we talked about who who Mark Henry wants his final match against because he's willing to come out of retirement for one final match. Walter, Mark Henry, I want to see that, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So that's that. And then we had some breaking news. You sick pedo fucks. This just came out a couple minutes ago. WWE is making a change to the Raw announce team. Apparently, Tom Phillips is out, and Adnan Virk will be taking over the role. Now, I don't know who the hell that is. Let's see. Let's Google
Look
it.
it up. Look it up.
Adnan Virk. What the hell is this? Is this wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought this was a Spanish. I've never seen this guy. Is it gonna start tonight? This is just all over the dirt sheets. Hold on. I'm gonna put a picture up here. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. He looks like he should be part of the Spanish announced commentary. I don't know what the hell. Is this a mistake? I don't know. I want to know. Is he going to be starting tonight here, Emerson? Look, right behind me.
Oh, okay.
This is him.
I've never seen that guy before.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Is he gonna be? Is he gonna be? Is he gonna be starting tonight? I don't know.
Is this full time or is it
Apparently.
just?
Okay, I'll let me read this.
Yeah, read it.
Fans can expect to hear a new voice on the podcast of WWE Monday Night Raw. WrestleLink reported on Saturday that Adnan Virk will be taking over the role of play-by-play commentator, and Tom Phillips is out of the role, which, cool. As it stands out, there's no word why this decision was made. Vic Joseph was the lead announcer for W's Flip Show, and Phillips has been the lead by play announcer for SmackDown NXT in UK. Virk, who's a Canadian sportscaster, cool, was the previous host of The Score in Canada. Really, I never knew that. And I watched it, which is basically a version of ESPN Sports Center. Yeah, I don't know. I want to know, is he gonna be debuting tonight? I don't know. That's a weird time to debut. Maybe some shit went down with Tom Phillips. Is he dead? I don't know.
He's had like controversies before, so
he said he wanted to face fuck somebody. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's it's about, man. If you're not face fucking, you're fucking, you know. But yeah, I just want to look at the stage again. Damn, I'm fucking excited for tonight. Yeah. Look, okay, WrestleMania, me and the lasagna at the WrestleMania, you know, and he'll be commentating, and she might be there.
And she might be there.
Stories there. But definitely fucking excited. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to talk about. This where I think everybody's ready to talk about WrestleMania, which we will be doing so Tuesday. Review night 1 and night 2. We're gonna wait till they're all done before we do a review. We're not gonna separate. We're gonna do all one. We're gonna have hopefully Casual Carm, hopefully Jonathan. Me and Emerson will be here 100, unless I die. Of fun. I really hope the show is good. I'm expecting big things. I'm excited to see the fans. I'm excited to eat junk food. I'm excited to jerk one out right after this. You know, the usual. You know, I got my rituals. You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you take a shit, you shower, whatever the fuck you do. Me, I wake up, I rip one. Like my dick's like a blade. I let it rip. Not, you know, a lot of you let it rip out of your ass. I let it rip out of my pee hole. So peacock pee hole.
Yeah.
Anaconda. So it's a simple recipe. I gotta take this background. Oh, where did I go?
Oh, I just
booyaka. Booyaka 619, bitch. You know? But yeah, I think we're done here. Emerson, you want to plug anything?
Not really. I think I'm good.
Bro,
But,
plug some shit, man. Plug your phone.
I don't have anything, dude. All I did.
His OnlyFans. His OnlyFans.
No, it's a secret.
Jeez. So this will be up Sunday before night 2. I mean, you're watching it now, so you don't really need to know that. If you're watching it, thank you. If you don't watch it, fuck yourself. Yeah, we're trying to get the numbers up. We're trying to get the viewership up. I'm excited. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at theEIKNARF, TikTok, theEIKNARFshow, YouTube, theEIKNARFshow, Mixcloud, new mixes every 3 weeks. I got a mix coming out probably 2 weeks from this week. It's gonna be sick. Porn. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. So MySpace. No, that's done. So yeah, not much more to talk about. I think we're just gonna go. Guys, enjoy WrestleMania. We'll see you back here
On Tuesday.
Tuesday in 2 days from this. And hopefully this is a good show. We can all fucking say this was one of the best WrestleManias, you know. But anyways, we're good to go, Emerson. We'll say bye.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, bye. Go fuck yourself.
See you
Bye.
later.
Thank you for watching. Suck me off, girl.